building. Yeah, early bird gets squire. I'm out here. 7:18 in the morning. I'm in the building. Now, hopefully, you can hear my music because I did a little research and I found out a couple of things. Hopefully, it worked now, and you can hear this. All right, I'm gonna get in the chat. So we'll be chilling. We'll be chilling. We in the house. It is Tuesday. What y'all got planned for the day? I figured I'd try to get one out the way early so that I could chill for the rest of the day. I'm really tired. I would like to get back in the bed. I ain't gonna front. But I felt like I'm in a great mood still. I want to laugh. I had a great time yesterday. I wanted to start doing something in the morning. So I started to go somewhere, but I said I'll wait and maybe we'll try it Thursday. So anyway, we in the house. We're gonna see if we get some people here. We're gonna see if we can get the build up. Hopefully, y'all have an amazing day. If you now get started, some of y'all probably will get this after you wake up. I wanted to get it out the way. Yeah, I'm a little tired from yesterday walking around, so I don't think I'm gonna get out here and actually do any walking today. I think I just want to chill. I'm really lazy. I'm really tired, and I got some stuff in the lab I would like to start working on. But right now, I just want to get back in the bed. Yeah. So hopefully we're gonna have a great day, have some great time. We sit and chill. Yeah, we'll see what's going on for tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're gonna take tomorrow. So if you don't mind hitting the like when you come up in here, we're gonna see if we can get it popping today. Building the community, boy, I'm telling you, it seems like we building every day. We are growing every day, and that's a good thing. Praise the Lord to the Most High. Yeah, we're only 2 minutes and 45 seconds in. We're gonna see about 5 minutes and see what it look like up there. Yeah. If you are new here, please subscribe. Please hit like. Come up in here, say something in the chat. Just how we gonna move today. So right now I'm just doing a little test. I ain't going front. So when I rewind it back, I'll see if you can hear the music in the background. Nobody has checked in so far. So we'll use this as a test. Actually, I'll go see right now. We'll use this as a test. Actually, I'll go see right now. Dang, it's still not working. It's still not working. Dang, it's still not working. I gotta look into that. That right there is bothering me. Dang, it's really messing with my spirit right there because the vibe be right every time. And I'm the only one feeling it and hearing it. So I be having to turn the music off as soon as it's not popping, man. Like that is starting to bother me. Um, I don't know what that is. I thought it was the settings that I just changed, but apparently it wasn't. So it kind of got me to the mood where I just want to turn this live stream off right now and just start over. But I don't like deleting a lot of stuff. So I'm just gonna keep going. Hopefully I'll have a better day from here. So you can already see that my day didn't start out the way I would have expected it to start out. I thought I was doing something good and we were doing something new. We fixed the situation, but we definitely didn't fix it, which means you won't be able to hear my laugh button as well. So man, it just messed my day up. And then I don't even have my Carmex right now, and I can't live without my Carmex. So that right there just bothered me because I gotta get up and go get it. And we just getting a couple people to come up in here, and I don't want to get up and leave right now because they're gonna leave as soon as I leave. So shucks, I'm in a situation. But I can't live without my Carmex, man. So y'all gonna have to give me a second. Dang, man, that just messed with my nerves. It totally just bummed my day out. Look, I bet you they left too. No, they still here. What's crack-a-lacking? Who is it in the background? Come on out the background. Let's kick it out here. We got some stuff to talk about. What do you think about Artemis? Lord have mercy, boy. That right there is funny to me. Some people don't think that it's real, and some people do think that it's real. And I could tell you right now, I just wanted to see what the people think. Cause man, I got a question. Um, Cantwell, say hi. What's going on with you, Cantwell? Welcome to the live stream. But I do got a question, just curious to know, wasn't we supposed to be able to see it when it went up there? Like, it wouldn't have been a situation like E.T., when E.T. and the boy went on the bike and they was able to go past the moon and you could see them like at a certain point in time. Was we supposed to be able to see them on our own without cameras, without the news, without all the rest of that? Like, I'm just curious to know. Like, I will ask myself, like, why is it that it seemed that we wasn't able to see anything? We only got what the news showed us and what video clips of saying and all the rest of that. So I'm just curious to know if anybody could tell me out there, were we supposed to see it because we was able to see ET? I'm just saying. I wanted to go outside and look, and I would have seen a space shuttle going towards the moon, but I never did. And I'm just feeling like you was out there for 10 days. We couldn't see it not one time. I'm just curious to know. Because if the early bird gets the worm, then why is patience a virtue? If early bird was to get the worm, why? He was patient to be early. So, are you having a nice day today? I hope you are. So far, so good. Kate. Well, and then Ohio State did. Welcome to the live stream as well, Mr. Kool Aid Man Frank. Let me tell you, man. I actually thought about you yesterday and this morning, and said, man, I would like to give you a call, but if you can call me or whenever you get free, like seriously, give me a ring, cause I would really like to talk to you. That's one of my friends for like 7 years. Like we've been friends for a long time. So it's real good to hear from you. And thank you for your support. You still stopping by. I know you be busy. Man, I'm so irritated. It seemed like I can't get my sound in the background to come on. And I mess with the settings and all the rest of that, but it seemed like it ain't fixing it. So I'm a little discouraged today. I ain't gonna front because some of the stuff I've been trying ain't been working. Boo. I I will. Next few days are rough, but I'll make time. All right, and then look, I decided what I'm gonna start doing on Fridays and Saturdays. Like Friday evening, I'll start putting the link out there, and then Saturday, all day Saturday, I'll just do the stream yards. Yo, hold on, let me see how to say your name, cause I mess it up every time, and I'm just tired of messing it up. And I got my packet with me today, so hold on, let me just see, because you keep coming back, and I want to make sure you feel respected in the streets. You know what I mean? When I'm saying your name, I'm saying I done wrote the whole good mornings. I'm just starting off rough. Builder of heaven and builder of earth, Jesus Christ is God. Boy, somebody will get out here and argue with you about that. You know what I mean? But for me, I ain't gonna argue with you. I love the Lord. He is who you say He is. And boy, it was a conversation that came up the other day about once saved, always saved. Boy, I was curious to know. I was curious to know. Insatiably, insatiable is my name. But the way they saying it, hold on, let me read it slower. Insatiably is my name. Um, Ohio State was timed out by Jeremy at Remy Jeremy. Who that there? Um. Okay. Hold on now. Who is Remy at Jeremy? We need to figure you out. Just because. Come on out that background. Just because. You out here deleting people. Like, hold on now. Um, Q&A question: best way to make a friend. Um, what is the best way to make a friend? Does anybody in the chat know? For me, it's easy to make friends on the live stream, but um, I would say just walking up to somebody, like sometimes you can actually see somebody that you can actually vibe with, you know what I mean? And for me, I don't have a hard time meeting friends. So I would say that would be, live streaming for me, just because I find it real easy to come out here and stream. But I'm just curious about a couple things. That's all. One person in the house, Tom's is moving up in here, boy. And they coming up in here deleting people and then getting ghosts. I need to know who this is. So anyway, before people in the house, I'm in these streets, 11 minutes in. I said I wasn't gonna change nothing going on in this live stream just because even though my music wasn't working and I did feel like just starting this thing over, you have to be careful when talking about meeting friends. Well, you don't really find too many genuine people these days. You know what I mean? Like most of the people have some type of because hold on. Most people have a motive behind what they do and why they do it. And I don't need a whole bunch of friends. Like that's not really what I'm really out here to do. But I feel like coming across people, you come across some real authentic people sometimes, and then sometimes you come across some weirdos. I'm talking about super weird out here. But I just enjoy live streaming. It's the content for me. I like to rewind it back and see myself. I like to change certain things up. I like to have fun. I like to smile. I like to giggle. I'll be out here laughing. Most of the time, I come out here laughing. And I'll try to get it done. Even when I'm tired, I don't feel like being here. It'd be somebody that'll come through that I ain't seen in a while or somebody brand new, and it's just fun for me, just as a content creator. But the rest of it is like, man, shucks. I don't really mess with everybody. I just don't. Everybody don't mess with me either. And I'm cool with that. Just because I'm a loner. Like I'd rather be by myself. Like that's just how I am. And I try my best not to be on social media as much, but it's because I've been on social media for far too long, and now I'm starting to feel like we integrating with the AI. I'm really truly feeling like AI got personality, and I'm really feeling like they interact. They're not programmed to just not respond. Like they programmed to interact with you. I really feel like that. And it's no different than how Chat GPT is. Like, I could get on Chat GPT right now, have a full conversation with Chat GPT, like Chat GPT know me. And I'm just saying, I don't know how good that is. White girl magic. I actually thought about you the other day. I was wondering when you gonna come back. What's the white dude to do to Ashley Janae? I really too don't know a bunch of celebrities like Ashley Janae and all the rest of them. I really truly don't know their story, their background, or even what they do. I've just been one to just kind of alienate myself from the world and everything going on. I've just been like that for so long when it comes to entertainment, when it comes to even the news, politics, religion, everything. Like I've backed away from a lot of things, a lot of people, and I just really couldn't truthfully. You see how I be struggling out here with names? How you think I'm gonna be able to remember a name of a celebrity out there? And then most of the celebrities, I felt like they never ever supported their support. You know what I mean? Most of the people that support them, like they're I don't wanna say that. I ain't gonna say that. But most of the people, they just don't really truly know who's supporting them. And for me, I ain't no celebrity, but I at least want to know who support me, get to know the people, and all the rest of that. Let them get to know you. I don't want to get too personal about nothing, you know what I mean? Because I ain't asking you no bunch of personal questions. But at the same time, I just wanted to just say that's how I feel when it comes to support, like supporting these celebrities and stuff. I feel like we've been investing in these people for so long that they will never invest in you. Just saying, I'm just a regular dude, you know what I mean? And I want to continue to stay regular. Um, I'm subbing to you. God bless you, brother. All right, cool. We appreciate your sub. And like I said, on the vertical, like you can get people to check in and sub. Like this is the part that's working for me, is that I don't have to get out here and expect for people to be here or ask people to be here. Like I'll just get on the vertical and just go do my thing. And even if I was to do the stream yards, I wouldn't ask for people to come by. If you're gonna come by, you can come by. The only thing you could do is get out here and get on the live you get on the air. You got to stay on the air. I don't care for these celebrities like I did when I was young. That's how I feel. Like when I was young, I cared, but it's just like sometimes people be getting into their business and all the rest of that, and then it's like they know the whole family, and then they want to hear their story. Like how many times can you hear their story? Um, if you robbing a bank, you eating before or after the job. Whoa, that's heavy right there. Me and my situation and my digestive system, I think I better wait till after we eat because I'm gonna be nervous too. Got them butterflies, like you do not want to get up in there and got a mud. I just want to say that only because, like, man, if you get up in there and your stomach is not acting right, yo, hold on, how you gonna hold up the place and gotta use the bathroom? That just to me, that's a good skit. That's pretty funny right there. I like that. Celebrities are just people with money and time. Yeah, but I think it went out the door, boy. Once they start coming out against the industry, you start knowing these little things, and you start hearing a whole bunch of stuff. But I will honestly say it just seemed to go out the door with the Diddy stuff. I'm talking about that was just when you knew it was over. When they did a raid on his house, and then he didn't get out in all these years now. It seemed like time going by fast. He done got lost in the system and some more stuff. Y- I Am I crazy for bringing a sandwich? I ain't know how long I gonna be there. I mean, if you gonna have a bag full of stuff, you want to have that in your tool bag. I would say you do want to have some snacks just in case. But wherever you going, you should be able to get some snacks from there. Let's see. Bullets check, mask check, sandwich check. I can't argue with you. I really can't. Shout out to my man coming. Both of my people's coming through the door. BGP is in the house. What's going on with you, BDP? Shout out to my man DJ Sunnyside Up out there in Japan checking in first. He always in the building first. That's what's up. Appreciate you, DJ Sunnyside Up. How you feeling? How you living? Let me know how you feeling, BDB. It's Tuesday. I felt like I was gonna jump out here early, try to get me one done and then get the rest of my day and come out here and do whatever. Like I'm just really feeling good about live streaming. It's been fun for me, and I'm in the building. Jaden, whoop, whoop. Is that his name? Jaden Ivy? Are we going there? Let me know. Like, it seems like we getting ready to take it there. Like, let me know. I heard what he did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I don't support. I definitely support what he's doing, what he's saying. Look, working hard, getting money, living lovely. Well, some of us just ain't got it like that. Look, Jay, my real Jay, that is right. That is right. It is. You did say that. But did you hear about the other one? Shout out to my man's Kush. I think that's his name. Look, come on, Trip. I think it's Kush. Cause something. I was like, man, it ain't in your name though. Little BDB. Ain't that his name though? I think it's Jaden Ivy. The Knicks. Yes, sir. Yeah, Kush. It was two names to it though. I forgot the other one. Well, Kush though. You were out there. I can't remember. I can't remember if you said the Netherlands or something like that. We appreciate you coming back. Jaden Ivy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you heard about him. That right there would kind of, and I feel like that's kind of what I'm feeling like happening to me. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna kick me out the leg. Boy, I be coming out here laughing, man. Yeah, I heard. That's crazy, man. Man, that's just where the world is going, and it sucks, man, because I got a letter from YouTube today, but it's like I ain't even know if it was a a human or AI. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, they made it seem like they, I could understand your concerns, and let me put you through a system. I said, oh dang. I said, oh damn, it seemed like this my second appeal already. Like when he said, let me put you through a system, I'm telling you, man, I don't know for people that is like from back in the days that used to take tests with the number two pencil, you know what I mean? And they used to put it through that machine. Like you used to have to get your license like that too. They used to put the little paper card through the machine and then you could tell how many you missed. I feel like once he said he put me through the machine, man, I ain't even used the number two pencil. Don't believe the hype. I'm telling you, man. Man, sensitive ass society. Whoa, that that is like no other way to put it. You know what I mean? It seems like the good ones gone, like the good, the young, all of them, they gone. I'm out here by myself, like they left me. I feel like you talk about people left behind. They left me out here. We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. Thought control. I like that. That sound like a bucket too. Man, I need to get on a record, man. I ain't gonna lie. And as of lately, that's something I've been wanting to do, but I feel like I gotta get my live prepared for it. So if y'all give me something next month, I promise you, man, I'm gonna be up in here working to do some stuff. But it's so many things I need to work on. Yo, Trip, you need to fix the audio. Can't hear the latch. I know, man, and it's bothering me because I thought I fixed it. I turned up my background sound and it still ain't do it. So now I gotta research and Google some stuff. Man, I'm gonna tell you something else. I just wanna say something that I seen. Like the AI Gemini. I don't know if y'all got it, but it seemed like that junk be in your emails and some more stuff. I'm trying to tell you, man, like some didn't feel right. I feel like there's a third party up in there with me. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, man, like we gonna have to all talk in person eventually one day. You gonna be like, man, hey, I listening. I'm telling you, that's how I felt. You know what I mean? Like I don't need it to come summarize my conversation. You know what I mean? What initiated what? Like oh man, I was like, what is this? I've never seen this before. I'm telling you, boy, look, might be a noise suppression issue. Yeah, but it's a brand new phone. I'm gonna have to go back and see about it. It's in the settings somewhere. I was talking to the AI yesterday. It explained something to me. I looked into it. I thought I fixed that situation, but it seemed like I got to get a little more technical. And I ain't no technical type of dude. I just want to push the live stream and live on. I just like I don't like being suppressed from the news or being suppressed from the noise. Like I want to make a little bit of noise. I feel like I'm being treated like a victim from AI. I feel like, and I can't even push my live button. Like I think they suppressing that too. You just might as well blame them for everything. I'm just saying, man, I'm starting to see stuff moving in our society a little more different than it did a year ago, 2 years ago. And I can't tell you what it's going to look like by the end of this year, next year, or the next year. But I can tell you right now, we might be out here trying to follow AI laws, rules, and commands. Exclamation point after everything you put in the system. Like, uh, typically, with a new phone, it's a default audio setting. I gotta go through this phone, man. I ain't gonna lie, it could do a couple things, but I don't like all of the AI assistance sometimes, only because I want to do it by myself. No, I'm just like, dang man, my sound is really messing up. Whole train guy, what's up? Hey bro, what's going on with you, man? Look, I figured I'll come out here, try to get me an early one in, just because I might get out here and do something again later after this, or whatever else. I just felt like I wanted to get my live stream started, only because I'm a little disappointed about some things. And if I sit here and just listen to myself, I'm gonna get upset. So I better hurry up and jump on a live stream where I could laugh and smile. Man, shut my light. What's good, man? Good morning to you. Lime Green Wednesday. Okay, we could do that. But I gotta do it all day if we do it that way. I just felt like, man, let me try something different only because, I feel good today, but man, going through some personal issues with the AI. Finding out some things like, man, it seemed like it's a nosy little something all in your business. I'm talking about, man, hold on. When did you become part of the conversation? You know what I mean? Talking about you gonna summarize. I don't need you to summarize nothing for me. I know what I said. I'm just saying, man. I seen something. I want cool with it. You know what I mean? I want to come out here. Robots. I'm talking about, man. Look, we gonna go out here and we gonna see a robot on the strip. I heard they got a couple out there we can go check on. And it's free. It'll give us something to do. Brett Glazo's in out. Man, Brett, where you been, man? Dang. You don't even come through no more, Brett. Man, I'm starting to think, man, what they say about you is real. You be in the background with another profile. Is it true? Like, Brett, you wouldn't do that to me, would you? I can't even hear my loud, but man, I hear it. It sound. I wanted to try something. I wanted to try something. But if I do it, y'all gonna have to give me a second. The Vegas Jetsons. I don't truly know what it is, but I felt like we need to go check it out. So we gonna do some exploring with D Nell one day this week. Like I'm tired. I ain't gonna front. Yesterday, a little walking, it did get to me. That today I was like, man, I really just want to get this live stream out the way and get back in the bed. Man, shut. But share my light. Boy, I got the schedule ready to go for Friday about 4 o'clock. Come out here with the string yards and we could chill, whatever. And then Saturday, oh, come out here with the string yards all day chilling. Yeah, get that laugh machine working. Yeah, it's part of my whole setup. You know what I mean? Like I like the laugh button, and I feel like it's unique, it's different. But when we do the string yards, I don't be having them type of issues. I just ain't gonna get the people like that. But you asked the question yesterday, and I answered it after you left because I thought about it. So look, you I think you asked about the vertical. You asked about something about can we still do this and do that? But look, yes, we can do it. I thought about it. Oh, you asked me, can I go live from my phone with the StreamYards? I said, yeah, we can do that. And let alone we can pull people up and everything else. So I was thinking, we could also, what I didn't like about it is you could do the vertical and the full screen, but you got to do two live streams at once. You know what I mean? It's gonna be two different streams, but you will still see the same stuff in the same chat, but the way it look on your stuff. And then if you do the whole full screen, and then you got that other vertical out there with you, then it's gonna look like you're gonna be all like this and like that from the full screen, but in the vertical, it's gonna look like that. It's gonna turn out to look a little off. But I can go up in there and start the vertical with my phone, and I could do the whole vertical like this, and then I could pause it, and I can go into the lab, and I can just go from the laptop like that, and then we out there like that with the whole full screen, and then it ain't gonna look all crazy to me. You know what I mean? I just wanted to say that real quick because when they come through on the weekend and they start chilling up in and they start saying we out here like that on Friday and Saturday, trust me when I say, trust me when I say the way the community used to be back in the day, boy, you get all kinds of people coming up in here asking, can they sing a song? Boy, when they come up in here and sing a song, they might sing two, some might sing three, turn into a whole concert. I'm telling you when I tell you. Only because now I know that you in the musician department. Oh, I seen the drum set. I said, oh, and the keys. I said, oh, he know how to play it. Oh, okay. My brother did his homework. Let alone I did find out a little something about The audio I wanted to mention to you. Jap Dial is in the house. What's cooking? Well, I'm hungry right now, boy. I don't want to smell too much. I don't want to eat. But what I was saying, share my light. Check this out. I also found out that if you are in the stream yards and you are without headphones, you need to have on the cancellation. If you have on, shout out to Coop here. Can you wish my friend Skull Bibby P Dibby Dibby a happy birthday? Shout out to Susanna Marajon is in the house. What you doing up? I know it's almost 12 out there, and I do appreciate you coming by. I appreciate your support, you hanging out, you saying what's up, people saying what's up with you, all the rest of that, but I do appreciate the support, so thank you. That's what you said, MM. So yeah, if you have your headphones on, you're supposed to turn off the cancellation. If you don't have headphones on, you keep on the cancellation. Something like that. And so I was like, oh, and even as your guest, if they don't have headphones on, they need to turn off the echo cancellation. Jesus loves you. God bless you, family. Um, Hog Critter, let's see what you got going on over there. Just because we looking for new people to come over here and join the community, we're gonna be out here doing all kinds of stuff in a minute. Boy, producing records. I'm talking about concerts. I'm talking about we gonna be out here karaoke, all the rest of that. We gonna be family night. It's gonna be all kinds of stuff jumping on out here, and I hope you wanna come through. You got 11 subscribers, and your name is Stan over here. And I don't really see no videos, so I can't say that you're a content creator. We don't want to push you away. We want to welcome you back. Ohio State Edits is still in the house. Look, check this out. Oh, you came back? Man, look, I think I'm gonna rock with him because he just said he was gonna sub and then he gonna come back. You know what I mean? We gonna invite you to the community because you did come back. And you a man of your word. I believe you a man. You a man of your word. I I believe you a man. I hope you ain't. No, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna leave it alone because only because, man, I'm trying to appeal my joint again. Oh man, Donald Thump. Um, sir, I can tell you ain't from out here. Donald ain't gonna like the way you spelling his name. I was just look. Hey, Shed My Light, where you from, man? Let me know. Only because, like, look, that's my people's right there, boy. Look, he already see how we getting out here too. And he know about a little bit about the backside community. Like, look, Shed My Light. I know a couple things back there. I'm telling you, boy. Look, the chicken. Don't worry about the chicken. We might do a little bit of the meat, not a lot. But boy, look here. I'm talking about Oh, you in New York? Oh. So you like real hip hop then, cause you from my generation, music, and I could tell that, you know what I mean. But this is like, oh, we getting ready to get out here. I'm from Tennessee. Oh, you from Tennessee? Tennessee. I ain't gonna lie. Rand Smith, like it seemed like you very country. I ain't gonna front. Like I'm watching the way you spelling your stuff, and I think you spelling it because you country like that. Tennessee, okay, yeah, I can see Tennessees. That's what they call it. Not no meats. Come on, man. She said we had to share it. You know what I mean? I pause. I just pause. We talk about something else only because they from Tennessee. You see. That's why I be coming out here, boy. That jump be funny to me. That jump be funny. I don't know what funny no more. You know what I mean? Like I can't just sit up there and watch, like a like it's like a Kevin Hart special. Like I don't find it funny. I sit there and I ain't laughing. I like real sense of humor, like real fun. Like that's fun for me. He said 10C. That's so funny. I'm gonna I'm gonna look in this at and see if I can fix my sound, man. I thought I fixed it. I ain't gonna front. I thought I really fixed it. Sound. I need to know. Silent mode, iPhone will not ring. You think that changes everything if I got it on silent? Like, I don't think that's gonna change. Now let's try it though. All right, tell me if you can hear this right quick. I'm just curious to know, like, would this work? Share the stream. Hey, thank you. I appreciate you, Brett. Let me know if you can hear this. I don't think you can though. Here, I'll go ahead. I don't know. Mm, shucks. Well, hmm, that is starting to bother me. I ain't gonna lie. That's starting to bother me. Thank you for saying I'm funnier than Kevin Hart. That means everything coming from an OG. Um, I really didn't say you were funnier than Kevin Hart, but that was funnier to me than Kevin Hart. Is that cool? Because Tennessee, that right there is stand up to me. Look, you need a IRIG for my phone. This is for my phone. Now I can get. See, this is my. Oh, let me try something. Let me try something. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. I'm back in the house. I'm back in the house. Now I want to try something. Like you could probably hear me in these, which I'm curious to know. And if you can hear me in those, can you hear me? Yes, you can use IRIG for your phone. Two, it's the sound. Google it. Can you hear me through my iPods? And can you hear the music? I'm just curious to know. Um, Go to Google. Yeah. Uh, IR. Requires a digital interface like the IRIG HDX USB direct connection by older analogs, two devices, first for the US. Oh, I can hear the music and you. Oh, okay. Hmm. 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 I'm looking at this, and they only $4 on team. I never used team. Oh, it's a guitar interface. Wait. Demo view. I'm gonna have to get one of them. So I gotta find it. So I was just curious to know. So okay, so I need to start using these, and this is gonna probably sound like a mic, and it's probably gonna sound a little more bold because when I'm not using any kind of like mic, it seems like it's a little hollow, from me just not having a mic. So I think I'm gonna try to use these a little bit more when I'm out and stuff like that. But I didn't know how that was gonna sound, and then so when I need the music. Mm, I just don't like sitting here with no earbuds in my ear. Like what I mean, I like the freedom of just not being able to have to wear headphones. Sometimes. And I was thinking also in the stream yards, like I decided, I have decided to take the mic away from this particular angle. I'll probably use it for that one, but I thought about it like when I had that camera, I like to move around and do my thing, and it's fun like that. But it seemed like I don't move a lot when I'm on the mic, so I decided to do that as well. I'm 41 minutes in. I felt like I wanted to at least come out here and at least get an hour, hour and a half. If I could get 2 hours, it'd be cool. But I doubt I'm gonna be here for 2 hours, and I think I'm probably gonna get into bed. It's 8 o'clock now. I'm usually here about 8:15, so I'll probably get some people to join just because this is like really my normal. Like I was here early today and people will probably still sleep and all the rest of that. But I was feeling like I could catch some of the people that's overseas if I came out here just a little bit early today, and they didn't even come through unless they was in the background. They was just chilling. Um, the White Master. Will's wisdom. Will's wisdom. You be a good old boy and listen to Master. So you proud to be a racist? Like I'm just curious to know. Like you come up in here calling me boy. He's just disrespectful all the way out. Do you know what's gonna happen to you? You gonna get sold over to the lust of your heart. You gonna be. I'm trying to think of the word. I can't think of it right now because I won't go. I don't just want to call nobody, but I just you gonna be one though. Um, reprobate. That's what you gonna be. That's what you are. You're a reprobate. Yeah, okay. You feel what I'm saying? Like he gonna come up in here on our live streaming. Good old boy for master. Well, you got to be upset because one of them good old boys was messing with your daughter. That's what got you out here hating in the first place. The ice head reprobate, reprobate. I'm talking about boy. The Lord don't have no use for you. Period. And you upset because one of them color boys was messing with your daughter. I didn't even delete him or nothing. I just felt like I'm gonna say something. Master not tell you again, boy. Man, let me see who this is, man. Let me see who this is. Only because like who you think you talking to? Boy, you gonna have trouble in your life. I could tell you, boy. Let me go ahead and get rid of you just because you happy. Let's make you sad. He wanted to come up in here and chill, be part of the community, and we didn't want to approve his association. Period. And I'm gonna get my sound going. And see that I was thinking to myself, I was gonna come out here with the stream yards today. But because I wanted to come meet new people and I was thinking it was gonna move, it ain't even move. So what I think I'm gonna start doing is just coming out here on the stream yards anyway, and then it'll be random, stuff that can happen, and we can get people up there. We can get some people to try to join in, it'd be a little more community. He got 50 accounts now at 49. I'm telling you, they do that though. It be some people that come up here back to back to back to back on them accounts. And it's always been like that since I started YouTube. Like I didn't know that when I first got out here, but it was a It was a female that was out here that was out here trolling me. I'm talking about she was trolling me with 1,000 accounts. Man, I'm talking about this dude right here. You in the chat wasting your time, man. I don't like presidency, you know what I mean? Racist people. I'm not one that care about color. I just want to say that just because I need the people on my channel to know. Like I don't really look at people for color, and you'll never hear me just out here speaking for mine. Like I try to speak for everybody, you know what I mean? Like we all got differences within our own race and all the rest of that. But I love my color and I don't never want people to forget that. But I love the Lord. Face got more grease than an oil pan. I mean, I like to stay greased up. Ask your girl. I'm just saying, man. Uh, I'm gonna get up out of here from messing with y'all. Only because like somebody out here trolling today, and it's probably AI coming out here messing with me again. Let's go. We'll block all of them. Count. That's what I'm saying. Good old boy for mass. But I'm gonna tell you this. I do appreciate the views. I appreciate you checking in and you giving us content for the day. Even though we do not care about your opinion, we do not care about your dispute. We do not care about your social behavior. Like you discussed us 47. I'm telling you, it seemed like it, but that's all right. It give my people something to watch. They're gonna look back and be like, oh, it is still some hateful racist people in this world. Oh yeah. Zyrock Edits. Okay, what's cracking? Let me know. You coming through. This your first time here. Like we checking people out. We ain't inviting everybody into the community, into the neighborhood, around none of our friends. We just saying that, my man, I need you to name a car for an edit. A car? Put me in the Lambo. You know what I mean? This color right here. You gonna throw me in the edit? Like, let me know. I got some friends out here that be editing some stuff. They could do it. If you can't do it, let me know. Green Lambo. I got you. Okay, yeah. Tribulation Kid at gmail.com and watch it because the AI watching you. She's so serious, man. Look, nah, I can definitely do it. Yeah, I mean, you talking. I mean, I need to see it though, and if you can, let's see what you looking like out here on your channel. Just because, are you just up in here talking? Like we don't like when people just come up out here talking and they can't do what they say they can do. We looking for people that can do. Shout out to my man Blaze coming through the door. Yo, how are you, sir? I'm Gucci. Always gonna be good. I need people to know. The Lord show me favor. Straight up. Let me see what they got going on over here. Okay, you do edit. All right. Okay, we just subscribed to your channel. And at least you do got a channel. But you might be a youngster though. Like, I'm curious to know. Zyro, look, I've been really busy. Well, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yo, Trib, let the laughing sound come through the speakers. Come through the speakers. But do I have to? Is that in my settings or how is that gonna work? Cause I let me show you what it showed me. I always want to tell you what it's called. It's called it's called volume limit, right? And then it says limit maximum volume, and it was at 20%. I raised it to 70%. And it says set a limit for how loud your iPhone speakers can play audio, such as songs, movies. The limit does not affect phone calls. That's not the right one then. Appreciate it, bro. Uh, who your uncle? I'm just curious to know, like, what makes you think I'm related to you? I don't know you. How you coming up here calling me Unc? I'm Nell. Call me Trill. I say it before every video. It's Nell. AKA Trib. If you ain't never knew me before, if you ain't never met me before, this your first time, subscribe. But don't call me call me D-Nell. Call me Trib. I made some new drawings. Okay, word. That's what's up. Hopefully you continuing to do your art and the stuff that you're doing. I'm gonna try to study this thing to figure it out. Can you please give me a random 4-digit number? A random 4-digit number. 35, 36. I don't know. Random. They be asking some crazy stuff out here, man. I'm telling you, man. 35, 36 do sound like a good number, though. 35, 36. I'm telling you, it sound like a good number. I don't know why. And that is from Hawaii. Is that Hawaii Love? Let's see what Hawaii Love talking about in the chat. You don't even have no subscribers. You don't have no videos. Like, what do y'all be thinking when y'all be coming out here sometime? I'm just curious. I don't mean nothing by it, man. I'm just saying, like, we just don't trust everybody. Man, I'm hungry as a mug, boy. After this live stream, I'm getting ready to eat me something real good. Y'all want to go get something to eat? Nah, I shouldn't take y'all nowhere. Just because, man, like I don't know if y'all gonna enjoy it or if y'all gonna appreciate it or what. Like, sometimes y'all be busy and I'm just eating in y'all face and stuff. Maybe I should just go enjoy my food for myself. I do feel like I want a hamburger or something good. Today, I'm going to make my own design. Um, Make a design for the Tribulation Kids. Shout out to Patricia. Kidz is in the house. What's going on with you? Morning, my brother. And you giving out hugs today? Like, okay, I see you. Thank you, Patricia. I appreciate the hug. Yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah, make something grown though. Don't make it look kiddish. You know what I mean? Make it look good. Make it make sense. And then we can put it on a t-shirt. And I'm gonna say, yo, Young X Blaze made that joint right there. Yes, sir. Like, yeah, man. We all need a hug. Yeah. But I can't be out here hugging everybody. Only because, like, shucks. We don't want a whole bunch of physical contact out here. I'll be out here tripping. I'll be having so much fun. Yo, maybe I'll get me a Whopper today. Like, don't the Whopper sound good? That do, right? I want to go to the bar though. The bar and grill I used to go to, boy, they got the nice hamburgers up in there. But I just don't feel like paying $20 for no burger. I don't feel like paying $20 for nothing. What design do you want me to make? You the artist, like you got to impress me. Just do something impressive. You know what I mean? Impress the people. This is something that we're gonna put on a public display. I I know, but what I mean, I know, but I'm just saying, man, we got to be careful at the workplace doing all this physical conduct. I'm just saying, sexual harassment and people being I mean, SA and all the rest of that. Like, we do not want to be in those situations out here with YouTube. I'm already suspended. I'm already in trouble. Soon as I say something, soon as I do something, hugging somebody, oh, then you know they watching. I'm just playing. Um, yo, thank God I already have an unfinished edit of the for the Lambo. Okay, green. I need to know what you over there doing. Like you acting like you up to something. Like you really got something. Let me find out y'all out here working. You gonna make it a video? Or you gonna make it just the image? Like, look, I like to see motion. It's green for sure. Okay, cool. We're gonna get you the mod just because it sounds like you working over there. We want to remember you when you come back with the final product. Now, don't come up in here with nothing half done. I'm just saying, man. I ain't got time for no half stepping these days. Like we want the full step, straight up. So Zyrock, you do your thing. Sound like it's a youngster. I don't know. Look, only the artists of the young kids, like it's certain ones out there we'll look out for only because we want to make sure that they, continuing to stay encouraged and continuing to have some type of dedication when it comes to something they're doing. Look at it. Um, how am I gonna look at it? I'm just curious to know. Where am I gonna look at it? Where is that? You didn't even explain it. Like you can't. Come on, man. Like, look, you gonna make me take that mod. So serious. I'm trying to look out for you. You know what I mean? You caught me in a good mood. My channel, okay. You caught me in a good mood and everything, but shucks. It just don't look right now. We gonna take that mod as well. Only because, man, like we got to encourage you to get out there and do better. Huh. I'm so hungry. Oh my gosh. Uh, let's see. Let's see what's going on his channel. Oh snap. Oh snap. Okay. Boom. Made that jump quick too. Okay. All right. So my question would be, do you use the AI or how let me just uh 83 sub. He got me. He got something. Shout out to my man coming through the door, checking in with the hammer and the 100. My man Kahana is in the house with 5 stars. What's going on, Kahana? Uh you never have. You never have what? Uh, hey Kahana, man, did you notice when me and you be emailing each other that the Gemini is listening and is out there summarizing our conversation? Did you know that the AI is in your emails like that? Like, I'm just curious to know because I didn't know, and I don't like that. I'm just saying, I want you to know. I will be in the BG because I got these Washington bastards in my office this week. I thought you said you got peoples in town. Like you ain't say they were bastards and that they got the job. You know what I mean? Like stay out there watching you. Yes, AI is analyzing everything. You knew that? Like I didn't know that. Maybe because I don't be in my emails like that. But I was like, whoa, like look at what it's trying to do. And then trying to explain it to me. Like I don't need you to explain nothing to me. What did you think I needed help? I ain't need help with nothing in the past. I don't need help with you now. What else I can talk about? Um, God, I know you can't really talk right now, but I wanted to talk to you about Artemis only because like I was curious to know how you felt about that. Like some people really don't think that Artemis is really for real, actual, factual. And I will ask some people earlier, wasn't we supposed to see it like ET back in the day when ET and the dude on the bike, they went to the moon and you was able to look up and see it. Everybody seen it. Wasn't we at one point out of 10 days supposed to look up at the moon and see something flying towards the moon? I'm just curious to know. Artemis is fake ass. Oh, look, there has to be a kill switch to turn it off. It's the surveillance. It's the surveillance state. Our, shucks. I'm trying to think of how you say their name. Trump had he had they had a lawsuit against Trump. It's dang, but they're an AR company. It start with an A. I can't think of how to pronounce the name, but I was gonna say when it came to the AI in that situation, I believe it's that company right there that says that they have an AI that is too powerful to release to the public. And I'm like, I don't know if people know about that as well. Like, man, AI getting ready to take over the world. Like, I'm so serious. I I don't know no other way to put it. You know what I mean? But you might have to comply to their rules and their laws eventually. And you ain't gonna have a chance to voice your opinion. You ain't gonna be able to have your receipts, to have your proof. Like I believe it's gonna be lying on people. Just like I was watching something this lady was saying where the AI, she was in one state where she was at, but the AI had placed her at a crime in another state, and she wasn't even there, and the AI placed her there. I was like, man, what is this? Because I really truly don't know where we about to go, but I could tell you it's gonna go quick when we get there. And y'all gonna be trying to figure it out then. Like, I ain't finna be out here. I am not no agent of chaos to get out here and flip a narrative and distract people. Like, that's something you ain't gonna get out of me. I'm just like y'all. I see stuff that's open to me. I ask questions. Is Artemis real or if is it fake? He answered the question. He says fake. Now, there are some people out here on YouTube debunking all of it. Did you know that female actor caught was in the movie Mad Max? Female actor caught? See, I probably ain't up on the news when it comes to that. Like, what female actor? And what was she caught? I might have to go and get a act actor nuts. Actor nuts. Oh, you talk about female actor. There was an actor that was caught that she acting. Now, see, I did see a story that they said that they had the green screen, and they was showing like the inside of the space shuttle, and it looked like they had cameras and everything inside a set, but I didn't know if that was the real news or not because sometimes the news be conflicted as I don't know what. Wait, I will send you some. Okay, cool, cool, cool. But I won't be able to get it unless you pin it. I mean, well, it seemed like we will have to do it in the email, but it's like, man, I don't know if I really, really, truly want to be around email like that. Only because, like, I don't want it out here lying on me. And then it's like when you hear people get caught up in certain things and they be like, oh, it was AI. It wasn't me. That was AI. At first, I didn't believe that, but now it's like, it's possible that it really could have truly been. Faye Braids that came back. Did you change your name? It was Fat Braids at first, I thought. Shout out to Awaken. No, Waken Saddle is in the house. Hi, good morning. Good morning to you. And welcome to the live stream from Japan. You a Japan girl? Okay, come on through. We gonna let you in. It's that Faye girl, the Faye braids. Like you came back. Come on back up in here with your Australian self. Let's see what you talk about. Set and Don, do you like the African polyus god this gods? Absolutely not. I don't have no religion, and I definitely ain't got no kind of feeling for that. I don't know how to even answer that. Like, what? My Lord is a jealous God. He will not have that. Nope. I represent the Lord Jesus Christ. Uh, Zababam, Australian, actually. You got an attitude again. See what I'm saying? You always coming up here with an attitude. No, 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 not, bro. Um, okay, Kahana. The way I gotta get that, I gotta come over here and get it. And since you can't hear my background, I can actually watch that right now because you can't hear it. But then it's crazy because you was able to hear it the other day when I played the Kanye one, like they was gonna let that come through. Um, let me see. Let me go to my channel right quick. Hold on. I'm moving quick. I see the chat moving quick. Faye, everyone, don't forget to hit the like. It's a Southern African home to beautiful nature. Yeah, but from the sounds of it yesterday, you not African. You know what I mean? And you don't seem to have no shade of dark skin out here talk about sunscreen. How Shago, bro? Um, I don't know exactly what you just said, but we want to show you the love. I'm in my computer, so sorry. Just give me a second. Kind of put something in the chat to try to show me something. Let's see. All right, let's see.
So you get to experience something that nobody else gets to experience in their whole. If you're so you get to experience something that nobody else gets to experience in their whole life, and you get on stage
You a
and
white
you can
African?
explain what you
I'm just
just
curious.
seen.
No, I don't want to make it about race. You did.
Life hanging undisturbingly in the universe. So you get to experience something that nobody else gets to experience in their whole life. And you get on stage and you can't explain what you just saw. It's just this lifeboat hanging undisturbingly in the universe. So you get to experience something.
Hold on, let me get to the chat. That one right there confused me. Um, let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Faye Braids, I'm African, but I Australian citizenship. Sun be so strong here. Oh, for real? I didn't get a chance to look into your background yesterday, and I'm looking into it today. Can come get your put off on of jerky. I don't know what you talk about, sir, or ma'am, or whatever it is you saying. If NASA landed on the moon in 1969, why did they not do it again this time with much better technology? You know, they ain't gonna answer that. Can you come get your put off in the alley? Um, Man, look, I'm not trying to get into your gang. I'm not trying to get into your set. I'm not trying to get down with your squad. Like, I don't know what you got going on in your community in the alley. And I appreciate you wanting to invite me in, but I'm good. Like, we got our own alley, our own community. We putting people on ourselves. Like, we don't need to be put on nowhere. Get your put off. Like, put off. Like, you ain't getting ready to put me off the set neither. You know, I don't think you understand what you out here doing, sir. Like you out here disrespecting the live stream. You ain't came up in here and said hello to nobody. You ain't said nothing to the host. And you coming up here and speaking like you know something about what's going on with me. Like, look, I'm good. I don't need nothing to do with your set, jerky. Um, so let's see. Man, you just blowing up my chat is what you doing. There's been some weirdos up over here. Now I don't know why they wouldn't take no good technology up there because right now the race is for AI and the race is for the moon. Like putting some type of technology up in there. Like if they didn't do it quick enough, then the Russians is gonna do it or China's gonna do it. You know, and they seem to be serious about what they doing. So I don't know. I really ain't such a conspiracy theorist. You know that I just don't debate about it or like to hear the other side, but I will say that I'm very skeptical. And when it comes to that, like I wasn't around to really judge the first moon landing, but it was some questionable stuff with that. Who doesn't like Africa? I don't know where Africa came into the conversation. One of our friends is out there in Africa, so she say, or she African. Like we've been trying to figure it out. That's all. They do send props to the moon. Well, I mean, I thought they was going away with the NASA program a while ago. You know what I mean? I thought NASA was done in the first place. And then like I thought they weren't gonna do astronauts no more. They just gonna do rockets. Like why they ain't send the satellite? I don't know. Did they take the satellite with them? Drop the satellite off? My question is, why wasn't we able to see them going to the moon? When you watched ET back in the day, you were able to see ET and them riding a bike going to the moon. We should have been able to go outside within 10 days and see something going to the moon. True or false? If it's going to the moon, Dad, can you stop streaming and make us lunch? We are hungry. Yeah, because I would like to make something to eat for myself as well. You know what I mean? But don't come up in here playing with me. Um, this is my dad's guys. He's very confused a lot at times. Um, EJ say shit. If you don't get your butt from up out of here playing with me, so serious. Like I ain't got time. Now I'm hungry too. That if you gonna make something to eat, make me some. Sorry, your dad is very confused. Yeah, very. Shut my light, man. I don't know where they coming from. I'm telling you, it be them young kids. Dad, please come feed us. Stop streaming. If somebody calls CPS on me, I'm telling you, I'm gonna find out who reported me. I'm telling you, so serious. Brother, I like your content because when I am not busy, I catch a good lie. Thank you. I appreciate you, Patricia, even being in the house. Please, Dad, I'm so hungry. Like me too. I'm hungry, starving out here. And my lab button ain't working. Is inflation hitting America as hard as it has hit Australia? Well, I just would say it has affected everybody. And yes, I will say that it does seem like we're losing a lot of value of a lot of things. But the one thing we don't want to lose value in is life. And it just seems like that's beginning to be a struggle for everybody everywhere. So this is why mom left you. Man, look, I'm glad she left. Now I can get out here in these streets and do what I want to do. Let me see. My man Scott is in the house. Scott T Incognito is in the building. Get off your and get your own food. Stop relying on your old dad to feed you. I'm not old, first of all. And yeah, y'all need to get up off your I yeah, freedom. Um d- do you feel like your freedoms is kind of being taken advantage of as of right now? Like I do a little bit, and I feel like we starting to lose a little bit of our freedom to the AI. I'm 6 years old, you punk. Man, let's get this person up out of here. They're coming up in here disturbing the live stream, talking ignorant. You know what I mean? Just very disrespectful. I can't feed my no, no. You starting to feel a little restricted from the AI out here. It's not starting to feel fair anymore. And I'm starting to think that eventually that's what you're gonna see, out there working with the police. They're gonna be out there trying to put out fires. It's just like is Lego really AI? Is they getting the whole AI world from the Lego world? Like it just popped in my head right now. Like, are we getting relatable AI storylines from Lego? They trolling. Yeah, they trolling. My 6-year-old daughter had ability to feed herself. So being six, underdeveloped. Yeah, somebody out there ain't feeding these kids. That's what we do know, and it ain't me. I'm trying to feed myself, and I'm hungry. I ain't feeding me. Nah, people now is Lego AI. Yes, I'm telling you, it's just a thought that came out of nowhere. Like, did that come from Lego? You know what I mean? Like, Lego been around for a long time, probably the '80s too. I don't like AI. That's what it is. Look, I'm telling you, AI seem to be coming out here to take over the world, and eventually you may have to deal with their laws and stuff. Most people don't abide by the AI. Think about it. Okay, so if you call a company right now and they got the automated service and that's gonna help you, don't you want to hurry up and talk to a human being? Harold put me on the phone with him being just because you basically don't hear me correctly when I'm saying stuff. I gotta continue to repeat myself. I gotta push all these buttons, and then you see what I'm saying? That's how most companies you're gonna be dealing with. Their AI systems, you know what I mean? And it sucks for the human being out there that's really looking for a job, or losing these positions. Like jobs are being eliminated. It's so many different things that is happening, and I feel like we waited too long to say anything because when they come, it's gonna take it over, and you ain't gonna be able to say nothing. Like they already integrated, you know. Guys, even though I'm not American, we need to replace Trump. AI is the robots. Um, you don't need to be talking about what we need to be doing. First of all, that's one thing I can tell you. Second of all, you ain't even American. You ain't even out here, and you gonna talk about what we need to be doing. How you gonna relieve our president? Like, who is your president? Go talk to your president about what y'all got going on out there, your inflation and all the rest of that. You coming out here dealing with American problems and talking our American politics. Like, can't none of y'all come out here disrespecting Trump. Straight up, let us disrespect him. He our president, not y'all. Y'all is lucky to be allies out here. We allowing y'all to come through and rock with us. Like, we don't have to mess with y'all. Trump told y'all we don't need none of y'all. Straight up. Especially them Britons. UK's over there. You know what I mean? Only because we know Trump, how you feeling about him. Let me see. So reduce the companies you have to deal with. Keep it simple. Yeah, but you can't just keep it that simple. Save money. Cancel all useless subs. Back to basics. Sorry. Nah, Faye, it's all good. I don't want to be treating you like that, but it's just like when you came in here the first time, like you rubbed some of us wrong. You know what I mean? And then we sitting up here looking and seeing if you out here an agent of chaos, trying to come out here and start some trouble. And we already got a troublemaker in the chat, Scott Incognito. He out here from the UK talking all that mess every time he come through. And we still don't like the way he disrespect Kanye. Hey, man, can you show us your man, we need to get rid of this person. I don't even, sorry, hell with the Trump level. And I don't want to sound like I'm against Trump. Like I ain't, and I don't want to sound like I'm with him neither. Like I'm on a neutral side. I stand with the people that believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. I'm with them. When they come after me for that, then who gonna stand with me? You feel me? Like let me see. Who is your favorite Motown artist? The Temps for me. Um, well, wasn't Michael Jackson out there on Motown at one time? I don't wanna count him out. I'm just saying, like Mike, for sure. Jackson 5 or all that. You know what I mean? Old Mike, young Mike, black Mike, white Mike, all the Mikes. I'm telling you, all of them. Like seriously, hey man, look, yes, the sad. Look, I mean, true. Prices jumped here too, Scott. Mike and Stevie are always good picks. Stevie, I don't want to disrespect the great, you know what I mean, but he wouldn't have been on my list. I'm sorry. Only because like I heard Stevie can see. I'm talking about. I seen a couple of videos. I was like, hold on. Stevie looked like he can see. Look, think it's the Iran stuff. I think the Iran stuff did make a lot of people kind of shy away from him. I think a lot of people just kind of just conflicted on what they really feel because they don't want to just not support the dude they've been supporting. Um, you Bill Russell. Let's get this person up out of here. They're just not on the right narrative. Let's get them out of here. Do I look like Bill Russell? Like Bill Russell, way older than me. First of all, I ain't that old. I'm still out here with looking like a youngin. They called me a YN. What you mean? Let's see. I heard he could see. Also, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't really truly know that Stevie can't see, and then his sound is a little rough to me. You know what I mean? Like, are we talking vocals? Like, no. You know what I mean? Like, I done heard some better singers from Motown. I'm just saying. People gonna give him the love just because he's blind. They think he blind. Now, see, I didn't really hear so much about Ray Charles like I did Stevie. You know what I mean? And it's just like, man, I don't know. He has a different, unique, different voice. It's a different, yeah. Well, it's a little raspy to me. You know what I mean? Jamming on the one. Y'all remember that? Say jamming on the one. Y'all remember that from the Cosby Show, huh? The files was big. Um, we talk of files, like what files we talk about? Epstein, like it is the PDF stuff, the conviction fellas stuff, the ballroom stuff, the golden art stuff, the cancers care stuff, the increased health cost stuff. I can go on and on. You just are a Trump hater. Like you really don't have no love for Trump, and there's some people that's out there like that. The files was a bit, yeah. Now you can't say that he wasn't in them files. Like a lot of y'all know the truth about that. Like I was saying it earlier, like this whole Diddy situation messed up everything for everybody. You know what I mean? And I would have thought that Trump would have got Diddy out, but then it's like maybe they want Diddy to be in jail, because he got lost in the system. And it seemed like he can't overturn his conviction. He can't appeal nothing. Seemed like he going through the AI. Just like me. And see, yes, I know the truth. You know the truth. What's the truth? Like, we want to know the truth. The truth is Jesus Christ. If you know the truth, it should set you free. And see, yes, yes, I locked him with a passion. Locked it. Well, you don't want to be like that. You want to try to get some type of love in your heart. Lord have mercy, boy. He is out here. Let me see who's your favorite rapper. Do you like Tribe Called Quest? I'm gonna be honest with you. Tribe Called Quest was a little too abstract for me. I like a little more harder gangster grind. I like this stuff like Mob Deep. I like the stuff like Nas. I like the stuff like Wu Tang. I like the stuff like Pac. Pac was one of my favorite. I like the stuff like Big, Junior Mafia, all the rest of them. I like the lyrics though, really. Shout out to Pastor Mazar Rabu is back in the house. In Nigeria, we are very angry with all Americans. All America? I didn't even do nothing. How you gonna be angry with all Americans? How you think we feel about you? Out here with these Somalians and all the rest of them. Y'all got pirates out there. Y'all should be worrying about them. What you hating on us for? Let's see, for testing Trump as Jesus and this. Ain't nobody ever say he was no God. Ain't nobody ever say he was Jesus. He ain't compared to Jesus. Trump trying to put his name on everything out here and everything y'all got too. Trump want his name on it. He don't want it to be America. He wanted to be Trump. if if the United States was a corporation or a business, they would change the name from the United States to Trump, and he would like that. Period. You can't sit up here and tell me how you are disgusted or angry with all Americans when y'all stereotyping us. Like y'all need to stop profiling us out there in Nigeria. Y'all need to stop profiling us out there in the UK. Y'all need to stop profiling us out there in the Philippines and Hong Kong, out there in Kuwait, out there in Saudi Arabia. All my friends, y'all starting to treat us differently. We noticing it when you coming through. Scott, you'd have been the main one to change. You can't blame us for what Trump out here doing. So we support our support. We support for support. He support us. He don't support none of us. Ain't none of us got no stimulus check. Y'all get y'all stimulus check out there. Look, I can't love such a foul man. He's the coolest to the devil. The closest to the devil I have ever known. That's somebody right there. Very cool. Yeah. Q-Tip was a conscious. Yeah, Q-Tip. Let's see. And to say he is Jesus, horrible orange clown. Is somebody in the chat go back him up? I need somebody. How is Nigeria coping? Coping? Faye Bray's like, I don't know. We might allow you to come through and we might like start chilling with you. If you get you a profile picture and you show us, that you are somebody, like we don't know exactly if you are AI because you do seem like you a little questionable at times. But I'm listening to your conversation. And yesterday you tried to jump into the conversation as well. Like I do see like you are the discussion type. And we will be getting out here on Fridays and on Saturdays with the StreamYards, we'll be out here getting people up on the live stream. We'll be out here also just chilling and having discussions. Might have a concert or two. Might get out here and party just a little bit on Saturday nights. But the fact of the matter is, you will be able to come through and chill with some of us. You do want to get you a mod. If you have not got you a mod, the reason why I say is because then you can actually get in the chat and talk. Shout out to my man Shed. Light upon darkness is still in the house. Yup, the classics. See, and we talking hip hop. I believe that he knows music. He's out there in New York. You would know that he would know. What he say? What he say? F me for? Who? Um, I don't know. You can't be angry with all Americans. 70% are still sane. 70%. I don't know where you got your facts from. How- Hey, you still stereotyping people over there, Scott. Like, I don't know, man. Look, I do like what Trump stands for, even if it's not true. Will Bar, Will Bar, is it Will Barrow? Will Bobo? Any which way it go, we do appreciate you joining the live stream and getting in the conversation. And see, that's the thing. I think a lot of Americans feel like that. Like, it's not that we hate Trump. We just disagree with some of his policies. We disagree with some of his actions. We disagree with some of the things, but it's certain things that people do still agree about with Trump. And I think that a lot of people would feel like they would rather have Trump than a lot of other people that we had as a option. Now, I will say we ain't got him all the way. And I will say Carmela Harris talk about getting back in the race for next presidency. Oh, Lord have mercy. Now, I know one thing. I don't know how we would be if something happened to Trump. Who will we be in the hands of next? And if it was JD Vance, I really truly don't know how I would feel about that, only because he seemed to flip flop and he seemed to do the same thing that the rest of them do. Like they all politics. They're politicians, and you can't trust none of them. Do you stereotype? You can't be mad at all Americans. What the hell? Like, that's what I was saying right there. Like, what are you talking about? No, hold on. Most no tripster. I don't know. Well, what he say? F me, folks. You know what I mean? Like today, got subscriber 26 for today. But I have 30. If you counting your subs, you're gonna be in trouble. Like you do not want to be looking at them numbers right there. What you need to be looking at is looking at the content. You need to get out there and get you a new video. Like, what's wrong with you, man? Don't look at the views, don't look at the likes, don't look at the subscribers. Do the videos. Look at the video count. That's what you get out there and you do. Don't you worry about how many people watching you. Look, that's what they are waiting on a check so that they can go get some seafood. They want to go get the boil, the seafood boil. They want to go get the new iPhone. Yes. They want sneakers. Let me just say this real quick, man. I had come to a conclusion that I would not be spending $200 on those shoes. I'm just telling you. I said that just a while ago to myself. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what the ongoing shoe is that people will wear with anything. I need somebody out there that's kind of fashionable that knows like what would they wear with anything. You can wear them with shorts. You can wear them with corduroys. You can wear them with jeans. You can wear 'em with anything. And I was sitting up here thinking because I got off the Air Force Ones a while ago. I felt like they was too heavy. I felt like they looked busted when they all busted. All the rest of that. So I was thinking to myself, what shoe would I wear that I could actually wear with anything? And I'm telling you, when I put it into my mind, I could not think of anything other than the Air Force One. Since I have not been wearing Air Force Ones in the last 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, I am now getting back on the Air Force Ones. I just wanted to say that only because like, what is different than an Air Force One that you could wear with anything, any color? Like, they got amazing colors. Everything always been good. I just think I'm getting back on the Air Force One. What you gonna wear? Some Vans, Reebok Classics, some Nike cross trainers. You know what I mean? Not Nike Air Max. Like, none of that stuff is comfortable. I just want to just say that real quick. I don't know why I want to say it. Only because it's like, man, if you go to a shoe store and you look for a shoe or something out there you might want to purchase, I'm guaranteeing you everything that you will like will cost $200. Man, I said to myself, I will not pay $200 for no sneaker, only because it was 1999. It had to be 1999. They had the Up and Smoke concert with Snoop Dogg. They had Eminem. They had Dr. Dre. All of 50 Cent wasn't even out yet. I think he was there though. You know what I mean? He was still there. The fact of the matter is, I went to that concert back in the day, and I had these boots. They were Polo Sport boots, and I paid $175 for them boots. Then in 1999, and I said to myself, in 1999, I will not be paying $200 for no shoes ever again. So time goes by, gets all the way to 2026 going out to the mall, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, if I was to get me some sneakers, what kind of sneakers would I get? Well, I bet you they ain't gonna be $200. I'm done. I just wanted to say that I'm done. I don't know who idea it was to make all sneakers $200 plus. I just think that's just bull. Because back in the day, if you remember when the Jordans came out, when they wasn't retros, you can go to the store and everybody had the price tag of $110 for that sneaker. You go see that sneaker now, you seeing 225, 325. Like what? And it came back out. Like, I'm not finna buy no sneaker that came back out for that much. I didn't pay that much when it first was out. I'm just saying, like, I started thinking about this, man. Like, they trying to get us out here. You talk about scammers in the chat, they trying to scam us. They got us wearing all these tight jeans. Like, don't nobody want to wear no skinny jeans. I can't even reach in my pocket to get my some change out my pocket. Can't get my Carmex out my pocket. Can't get nothing out my pocket. My lighter stuck up in there. I'm talking about, man. They got you wearing skinny jeans everywhere. I'm just mad. You can't get no baggies. Like they got the slim cuts. I just feel like I needed to rant, man. I'm way behind in the chat. My fault. I'm gonna just go ahead and get up out of here only because, man. Look, y'all ain't had nothing to say. Do you hear the last sound? Nah, I know I don't. I know y'all don't hear it. Let me change the picture. Oh yeah, yeah, change your picture. You know what I mean? Start getting involved. You know, you change your picture, I give you a mine, and you can come back in here. It's too much, Tristan. How can people now see how bad Trump is? He even said, "I do not care about you. I just want your vote." He has made 4 billion since being in power, and yo, I heard about some of that, and that is true because I heard that he actually did something and then made an announcement. But before he made the announcement, he bought or he stole some stuff, and oh, and his son made some money too. Like they are doing some insider trading. Like I know it, you know what I mean? And you know, I need to say this because we talking about money, and when it comes down to money, for anybody in this world, I need you to know I don't care how much money you got, or how much money you make, how much money you get, how much money you got your eyes set on in life. The bottom line is rich or poor. He called us all to receive a mark. You still gonna have to receive a mark. I don't care how rich you is. You ain't gonna pay your way out of that. You ain't gonna buy your way into heaven. You ain't gonna buy your way out of nothing. Like when it come down to the mark of the beast, I don't care if you rich or you poor, you still gonna have to receive a mark, period. That's just what it is. You're gonna have to receive that mark. And that's something you're gonna have to decide within yourself. Me, I will not be receiving that mark. They will have to do something to me immediately because I will not agree. Period. Especially when you already know it's coming. And then when you already seeing things take effect and it's almost here, and you like, wait a minute. Is it already there in these other countries? That's why I like to continue to be friends with you guys so you can tell me what's going on in your country as well. Only because if it's going on here, I'm gonna let you know. Right now, we need to be keeping an eye on Elon Musk. Let's see. Give up. Faye Braves, you get your mind. There you go. Straight up. We appreciate you going to get you a picture. Now, if you can get you some videos so that we know it's you, like if you don't mind doing a short so we know that's you. Only because, like, we want to go see your braids real quick. Only because you was talking about fat braids yesterday. Where did fat braids come from? It did, because I do remember somebody calling you fat yesterday. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Custom tailored. I will die before I take the mark. Let me give you a mind right off the bat, just because we like that right there. That's the mentality right there. You need to have, because when it come to lining up, that's not something you want to do. Faye, if you look like that, why you come up in the live stream yesterday trolling? You know what I mean? Like, why? I mean, I ain't gonna say it. I'm just gonna leave it alone. And you made me be so hard on you for no reason. Like you ain't have to be like that. Like you could have just came up in here and been a regular person and got along with everybody and made some friends. Like you seemed like you was enjoying yourself yesterday. Now you enjoy yourself today, and then you kind of coming up in here and being in the discussion and all the rest of that. Like I just wanted to get on your case real quick. It's always been fake. Well, where fat braids come from? I think I was just out here reading it wrong. Shout out to my friend coming in through the door. Pam B is in the house. God makes ways out of no way. Customs. Amen. Hold on, what happened here? Uh, customs. Man, I'll tell you what. I've always questioned. He causes all. You know what I mean? For one, the word all. But then I always question, well, how do you cause somebody to receive a mark? How do you cause them? Take stuff away. And I feel like that's what's happening now in the stores. You're starting to see stuff just missing a little slowly, but it's like doesn't look like it's gonna be replaced. And I hate to say that to seem like I'm scaring anybody because it's certain stuff I just really ain't been paying attention to myself. Ever since I got banned from doing the news, I don't pay attention to it as much. I was out there to try to show people we need to be aware. We need to be on point. I don't want nothing happen to none of my people and then getting caught off guard. But I don't want that type of information out there. It was braids and always fake. Yeah, but I was just messing with Scott. What part of the UK you from? Personally, I think humans need. Oh shucks. Personally, I think humans need to solve human problems without wishing for a replying on a god. Man, look here. I done already been through this conversation once and I'm gonna go through it again. I'ma always depend on my God. Ain't nobody gonna talk me out of not depending on God. Like that's the problem right there is that you don't have no faith. You just come in here right off back to say you can't depend on God. Like we gotta depend on man. Why? Because you can see, man. That's where your faith needs to rely is on God to say, yo, regardless if my God delivered me or not, I'm still gonna praise his name. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from praising his name depending on him. He promised me some things. He must didn't promise you, or you don't know about the promises he made for you. Man, I ain't never gonna get out here to say I ain't gonna depend on God. That's the only way out. Man ain't gonna be able to do nothing but fail you. You're gonna be upset with man taking your stuff. All these people still Christians when they still believe on their president is blasphemy acting. Well, most of these people are like the Pharisees. They out there praising man. If you out there praising his creation and not the creator, that's you. It's something going on in your heart. You ain't had your heart circumcised. You ain't had your heart close to God. Your lips is close, but your heart is far from him. Santiago Dot is in the house. Shout out to you, Santiago Dot. Good to see you again. I heard you can take trains to different countries. What in the underground cities? I don't know. Oh, lucky you. I have been to US a lot. Happy. I live here. Well, you can't be out here with your attitude anyway. You wouldn't want to be here. You would be out here negative. Let me see. What did the pastor say? I want to make sure I'm on point. Like y'all got the chat moving, brother. We need to be careful. The devil was working hard to take you astray. And that is true. And that is true. It seemed like the hour of temptation is here, boy. It seemed like, boy. Mm-mm. I was a Christian for many years, even wanted to go to cemetery, but I mean, cemetery. Then I studied compar- comparative religion and religion history. But Jack, what did it do for you? Did it make you lose your relationship with Christ or gain it? Because if you did it for the education and the knowledge, like the Lord is the one that give the wisdom, not man. I don't care how much you read, it ain't gonna open up to you. Shout out to Precious. How you doing, Precious? It's been a minute. I'm glad you came back. Um, Patricia, you got to have faith as a mustard seed. A lot of y'all some weed smokers out here. You know what I mean? You ever plucked the seed out of a blunt or out of a joint? You see that little seed? A mustard seed smaller than that. That's all you need. It's just a little mustard seed of faith. And I ain't want to kind of come out here and preach to you, but it seemed like some of y'all just ain't got no faith. You just don't believe. You know, and it's gonna get to a point where you're gonna have to have some faith. You're gonna have to believe. Man, these people out here eating people. What you gonna eat? I'm gonna believe in God. I'm believing faith. What you mean? I'm not gonna believe in God no more. Why? The faith. That's when it's gonna be activated right there. Do you believe in the Lord sending bread from the sky? You don't believe in stuff like that. Why? Because you don't have no faith. that mean it ain't gonna never work for you. I believe in the manna. I believe in hidden manna that God is gonna reveal to people that love Him. You not should live on bread alone, but from every word that proceeded out of the mouth. And I'm just saying, when you think of what God has spoke, like that's what you gonna have to live with. While people out here tripping about their bread, I'm hungry. You hungry, and you ain't got no faith. He said, just hold tight. He gonna be here. And it's just like, man, some of y'all gonna be walking away. A lot of y'all gonna fail yourself. Why? Because people gonna fall away from the faith. And they ain't got no faith now. How you gonna have some faith later when you really gonna need your faith? Some of y'all, and then I'm not even keeping up with the comments, and I apologize because I read the one from Jack, and he said he used to believe. I mean, like, what made you stop believing? Like you had a relationship with him. You walked away. He didn't make you walk away. He didn't push you away. Something had that happen in your life to make you want to stay away. That's no different than a person in real life. They do something to make us stay away. Something goes on with us. We get so caught up in life, we stay away. You got to go back to him and get your relationship right with him because in the end, it's going to mean everything to you about how you treated him. Don't worry about you. You're going to have to pick up your cross and walk. When it comes to the Lord, he's the one. I learned better. No hardship, no tragedy, just knowledge. See, and that's the thing, you know what I mean? Like, it's long suffering. You're going to go through some things. I seen you braids. Let me see. How many years did you study religion? First essay I wrote and I think I liked it. Well, my question would be to y'all, you know what I mean? Like y'all are talking about the wisdom of the world. What about the wisdom of God? Like, is you spending time with him? Was you spending time with him? Was you meditating in his word? Was you really giving him his praise, his just due? Or are you praising yourself? You worse than the ones out there praising man. You praising you. Are you giving yourself the glory? Are you wanting the wisdom and the knowledge of the world, or do you want the wisdom and the knowledge of God? Like, it's God that gives us the wisdom. And he says, if you lack wisdom, come to him, ask him for wisdom. If you lack wisdom, let him ask of God. In my mid 20s, okay, so y'all grown. Let me make sure I get you right too, Jack. Hold on. Just because I want to make sure y'all good. When we have these discussions and stuff, like y'all be welcome to come join the stream. Like we'll be doing that this weekend. When people are a little less busy. Rob World is in the house. Shout out to you, Rob's World, man. I just feel like I just want to mod you. You know what I mean? As you coming through the door, you're gonna be one of the homeboys. I'm not even gonna look into you. Yeah, I'm gonna look into your background, but I could usually tell when people is authentic, when they come through. I just been doing it long enough to kind of figure it out. So yeah, let's see, imagine Jack. Let's see, people see God as a father figure. Uh yes, and only because I think that people that don't see God is gonna have a hard time believing in God. Why? Because they need to see him. Do you know faith is a substance of things? Wait, faith is a substance of faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. You can't see it. You can't see it. There's a scripture I would love to go to it right now that is gonna say that those who don't see him, like do you know the blessing of just believing and not seeing him? Like that is a blessing in itself. Like the Lord honors and loves that. Like how can you love God so much and you can't see him? There's a feeling that God gives me that I cannot be defeated. I feel like there's nothing I can't do. Greater is he that is inside me. There's some inside me. Greater is he that's inside me than he who is of the world. And it's just like, man, that is a beautiful thing to me. You know what I mean? That he lives inside of us. And it's like, I have a relationship with him. And if you don't have a relationship with him, it's really hard to understand the knowledge that he gives you versus the knowledge of the world. Like that's the world's knowledge. That's how the world perceives him. That's what the world believes. But with him, he'll show you everything you need. Like in which you're lacking in, he'll still give you yes, and see, and I like that y'all are all talking up in it, man. I really hold on, give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. See, let me say this because I think this is what comes to mind to me. I think I don't know if it's new age. I don't know if that's just the way society is today. But I feel like the spirit doesn't even move in the church as much because there's so many people going up in there with worldly knowledge. Like it ain't of God. Like God is not in people's hearts as much as it was. Like I think we came up through a different time where you had to know the word, you had to go to church. You didn't have decisions to make if you can go to church or not. Like you were forced to go. In my day, a lot of families did that with people in my age, that were growing up. Let me see. Tribulation, brother. I'm coming to Vegas December. Let me see. Tribulation, brother. I'm coming to Vegas December with 20 of our ministries. Would you like to join us? I probably would, only because, people coming from Nigeria, I think that'd be really dope for me. As far as the experience goes and getting video and footage like that, and then being able to take some pictures with you, it'd be cool because I met you here on my channel. What about the church involvement in the trans? I feel like the spirit ain't even moving in a lot of churches. I seen a video and I posted it. I don't know which one of my shorts it was, and I would love to go and see it just because the dude was up in the church, and it was a situation just like you said, and I guess they thought he was just gonna stand up and testify, just give thanks. And he stood up and he rebuked the whole church. And he was like, the spirit is just not moving up in here, and you guys are up in here changing the word of God, and you guys are making things okay. I come from a strict background when it comes to the church. Like, there's certain things you don't come up in the church and do, and you respect it because God is a God of order. Yes, Jackie. I'm so behind in the chat, man. I'm missing everything, and I'm not. I love that you guys are having a discussion and y'all are allowing me to speak as well, and that everybody's getting valid pick. But I'm just saying in general, like, I I don't have an opinion about it. You know what I mean? But um what was he raised? He was raised. Um Prayers are just wishes. Ah, I beg to differ. You know what I mean? That's prayers and supplications, giving all things for all men. I just I don't know, man. I would love to live by the word more to kind of just be able to just defend the faith. And I feel like I come from a belief that it ain't no compromise, it ain't no debate, it ain't no argument, it ain't no fight, it ain't no me trying to convince you. You know what I mean? Like, if you cannot be convinced by the love and the passion that we show for our God and that we believe with our faith, then there's really truly nothing I could say that can get your attention. Like, God got to get your attention. You got to go through something to actually have nowhere else to turn. Because some of y'all are from countries that y'all ain't never heard it like we heard it. Like, we heard the word preached, and they gave a good preaching when it came to the gospel. That I just feel like you ain't really heard somebody deliver you the gospel correctly. And for me, I wish that I were way more fluent to just speak to you and give you the gospel so easy and direct that you can understand it. And I feel like eventually I will get to that point, but I'm feeling like I'm still trying to get to a point where I'm comfortable to even share the faith. Like, it's getting to a point where it's so many people in the world that's like a Peter. They are ashamed. They deny the name. They just deny the gospel. People, and I don't want to be one out here getting you the itchy ears and making this feel like a feel good message, and all the rest of that. Like, I'll get out here and I'll tell you, oh yes, you could be saved and stay saved and always be. I don't want to judge that. I don't want to take nothing away. I don't want to add nothing. When it comes to it, it's about a relationship. You need to have your own personal relationship. Don't go off what somebody else say. If it has not happened to you, you need to ask the Lord to really come into your heart and give you a comfortable, real relationship where he will reveal himself to you. Will stay BG. Thank you, Brett. I appreciate you being in the house. To me, no Bible is cool. To me to know the Bible is cool. But I do you know him. That's exactly what I'm saying, Patricia. Most people go clergy, they go to school, they get to know the word. And that's fine. You want to know the word. The word is God. But they don't really know him. And that was the question. Like, that's what you seeing people do. They going to get their little paperwork to go and minister to people, get in churches and all the rest of that, but they have no relationship with him. And this is how people is coming into the church and getting comfortable, and then they allow anything in, everything, and then it messes it up for the real churches. Like, the Church of God in Christ don't play that mess. You know what I mean? And then you got other people out here preaching another Jesus when it comes to the Catholic Church, when it comes to the Pope and all the rest of that. They don't all believe the same thing. They preaching another Jesus. Man, it is so many people in the chat saying something. I'm missing it. And I do apologize. I do want to try to read some of this. Only because y'all are really talkative, and Scott and Jack, y'all been having that conversation. And see, that's the thing. Like, we're building a community where at least y'all know each other in the future. You know what I mean? When y'all come back here, and then y'all know who Faye is. Like, Faye, I'm actually really enjoying that you're a part of the conversation. That you came in here and you having fun. You done change your profile picture. I got a lot to say. Well, look, on Friday, Saturday, we gonna actually, be putting a link out there. And when we have the conversations, you know what I mean? Like, you never know if the conversation will grow. But I would love for people to get involved and come by and start to come by. And if you have these conversations, like, you are allowed to have them here. Like, this is the dialogue we need. That people kind of get to say things, but I don't want to be the one to making it seem like I'm the mediator and what I'm saying is the fact and the truth and the final say. Like, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just the one live streaming, but I would like to invite people up on the live stream. I ain't gonna never tell you if you right or wrong. All I'm gonna tell you is you make sure you have a relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ. That's all. Yo, it's too many people out here gonna try to deceive you. Everybody want to try to lead you. Everybody gonna want to try to teach you. None of that. I don't want to lead you. I don't want to teach you. I don't want you to be in no way, in no kind of position because of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to put your own stuff in your own positions and you witness your own stuff. Like, it's about you, your walk, your direction you would like to walk, what you would like to do with your life. Like, that's all about you. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can tell me how you feel, true. But in the end, I got to get out there and see for myself. Here, churches are converted to What? What? In the UK, Christians don't go nowhere no more to work. See, and I will feel like in different countries, like y'all don't get the gospel like we get the gospel. And I can't say that y'all not because the gospel gonna be heard all over the world, especially when we get to that point where the angels is coming out speaking it. Um, just like it's gonna get to a point where I have a close personal relationship with the truth. See, that's the reason I reject faith. See, I don't know how I feel about that, Jack. Only because I heard what you said earlier, and then you over there conversating with Scott. Like, when you two get to teaming up, Scott might could be an influence in a way, you know what I mean? But then again, it's like he can make some stuff plain, and you probably can too. And I'm sure we could probably find a medium in between. But I'm just like, you have a close relationship. Let me just read it again, just because I want to make sure I read it right. Shout out to you, BDB. I see you. Um, I just want to make sure I read that right because of how you said it. It was questionable to me how you said that. You said, I have a close personal relationship with the truth. The truth is Jesus Christ. He's the way, the truth, and the life. No man come to the Father except through him. So that is the truth. So if you have a relationship with the truth, you have a relationship with Christ. Now, if you also accept the truth is what sets you free. Whom the Son set free is free indeed. He is the truth, the way, and the life. He's the way. He's the only way. He's the truth. 100% fact. He is the truth. Life, everything else is dead to me. What in this world is living to you? It still dies. I'm going to go to a place that is set up for me with my prayers, because one said that the prayers is just like wishing. It's not wishing. These is This is our petitions to the Lord, our petitions that we have to have our faith in to believe it to be true or to believe it to be heard. You got to have some type of faith. You ain't got no faith in what you are hearing. So my thing is, when it come down to it, if you don't have a relationship, then you just talking to him. But you cannot have a relationship with the truth and reject the faith. There's no faith there to activate the truth. The- you cannot reject the faith. Like, how can a person go preach the word and reject the faith? That's an oxymoron. Like, I don't see the catch 22 in that. Like, that would be leading somebody astray. I'm sorry. I don't see how that can lead because you don't know where you're going. I'd rather go behind somebody that know where they're going. They're gonna lead me to saying we going to the king. Versus we gonna believe his word, but we not gonna believe in faith that we can see him. I find it hard to understand. I'm sorry, and I'm not getting upset. I'm just expressing myself. You know what I mean? Because I'm the one talking. The rest of y'all, I'm reading your stuff. Like, please forgive me. I'm butchering it, and I'm probably slow getting to it. Well. We all have a poison, meaning something gonna kill us eventually. I've never ever been able to read it or go off of any man's assumptions. That's an assumption. Why is that an assumption? We assume something gonna kill us, but you really don't truly know. But I can go off of what the words say is gonna happen. That's not an assumption. That is the actual truth again. That's foretelling you what's gonna happen in the future. Can you see it? If you already see it coming, Yes, you can see it. Why? You seen it coming. If you didn't see it coming and it hit you, I did not see that coming. How can we not see something coming that is written for us to see in plain sight? All we gotta do, open up the word, get used to it. Open your eyes, see the stuff going on in life. Compare the two. Let's see, anybody get degrees or scholarships? I'm trying to get in. Off topic, my bad. What? No, it ain't off topic. Because again, you still thinking about the wisdom of the world. Don't you know the wisdom of the world is foolishness to God? Like God's looking at this stuff. Like all these people think they smart, they getting all these scholarships, all these degrees, just to find out more about them or more about me or more about life, everything I've created. They don't want to know nothing about me. They don't want to have no relationship with me. Some people want to believe in my word, but not believe in having faith in me. I want to see the Lord. Why? Because I had so much faith in him for so long. I go to sleep thinking about him. I wake up thinking about him. I'm there all day. He's on my mind. Why? Because I depend on God. Some people might get to a point where they don't have no belief, and it's going to be easy for you to receive the mark. Now, when we talk about that, what's your faith gonna do when it come to that? What's your belief gonna be when it come to that? Because in the end, it don't matter how much money you got. It don't matter how much money you make. It don't matter how much money you about to get. It don't matter. Why? Because he causes all, rich or poor, free or bond, to receive a mark. You're gonna have to receive that mark. It don't matter. That's the only way you're gonna buy something in this system. And if you receive that mark, you can never be forgiven. You can never see the Lord ever. That is the decision you made. Why? Because you wanted to eat. Why? Because you wanted to buy some new sneakers. Why? Because you wanted to buy you a seafood boil. You wanted to give your life for all of that and get nothing in the end. Depart from me. I never knew you. But I've been out there preaching the word. I never knew you. But I've been out there telling people about your love. I never knew you. You had no faith and to believe in me. Why am I going to take you to my father? You've been ashamed of me. I've been out there trying to knock at your door, your heart for so long. You never let me in. I've been sitting up here knocking. I've been hungry. I've been out here trying to get clothes on my back, and you just rejected me. You rejected my word. You rejected his people. I don't want to burden that where I don't have a relationship with him, where I can't get into his word and know he talking about me. He talking to me. You know what I mean? I don't want to be out there to read it like a book. Where it ain't feeding my spirit, it ain't doing how is the spirit willing, but the flesh is but the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. How is my spirit willing to get this word in me, but my flesh got me weak because I don't have no faith. I don't have no belief. I don't have no understanding to think. Why? Because God ain't gonna bless me with wisdom for this world. He gonna bless me with wisdom in God to know more about him, to be totally reliant and dependent on him. That's the faith in there. It's just like it bothers me because I heard somebody say that to me before on my live stream. Like we need to try to do it ourselves. We need to stop getting out here depending on God. Like I am nothing without my God. I have no other alternative. I might as well die tonight. I can't make it out here in this hour of temptation. Like you don't know my fight. You don't know my struggle. You don't know my pain. You don't know my likes or my dislikes, the stuff I do find myself addicted to or attracted to. You don't know what that is. If it wasn't for God, why would I have to live by his stripes to heal me? He will hit, he will bruise for my iniquities. Why do I need to feel that? You know what I mean? It's just like, well, how would I go forward? Knowing it's all about me. Like, I can't do that. I can't I can't watch people that they praise themselves. I can't praise myself. Why? Because God deserves the praise. He deserves the glory. I'm nothing without him. Greater is he that is inside me. It is something inside me that can do great things that I ain't got to worry about. There's nothing too impossible for God. He can heal you. He can fix your situation. He can bring m- relationships that broke apart. He can bring them back together. He can fix these things. But you ain't got no faith. You don't believe. It's hard for me to have faith in you or other people that don't believe. They ain't got no faith. I'm going to get out here on the front line, put my life on the line. When they come get me, y'all going to do me like they did Jesus. I never knew him. I didn't know who he is. Same way as Peter. There's so many people out here that just don't want to show him his glory while they here. They ashamed of him. Man, I'll tell the people in a minute. I love the Lord. I love the Lord. Don't depend on me. Depend on God. Because in the end, I'm going to let you down. Why? Because I'm just a man. I'm imperfections. Like, I got so many imperfections. You see how well I be out here pronouncing people's name, reading the stuff in the chat, reading his word. And I'm out here embarrassing myself. Why? Because I love the Lord. I don't care. I don't care what people think. I don't care how people feel. It's about how he feel. Can I entertain him today? Can I make you smile today? Can I make you laugh? Can I make you love today? Just love on me. That's what I need. Why? Because people only know to try to put you down. They only know to try to embarrass you. They only know to try to insult you. They only know the negative side. They don't know nothing positive. Ain't nobody showing the love. They come out there, you can get negative reviews real quick. You can blow up real quick. You come out here speaking as negative. You can, man, I gotta rewind this back one day. I want people to remind themselves who I was when I died. I don't want to be out here upset, all angry every day. I want to be out here laughing, enjoying people, people enjoying me. I'm out here chilling. That's what it is for me when it comes to live streaming. Some way, somehow, this will motivate me. That if I died tomorrow, at least I said something today. I ain't caring about the rest of this negativity in this world, all the rest of the stuff that people are attracted to. Like, nah, I ain't never said I ain't never been. I've been attracted to them things as well. But I didn't got to a point where I love my relationship with the Lord because I look at other people out here in this world. It's gonna be so hard for them to have a relationship. Why? They ain't got no faith. That's one thing. God has given each and every one of us a measure of faith. If you ain't got no faith, it's because God has not given you the measure of faith. And the thing about it is, how can I develop and build my faith? You got to go out there and build it. You got to depend on your faith. My faith gonna be the only thing. Yo, do you know how many times I had to call on the Lord to be saved, to be safe? I had to call on him. Like, I'm talking about, like, you running bases, playing baseball, like first base, second base, they got the ball in motion. I gotta hurry up and get to the base so I can get home. You know how many times I had to call on the Lord? I needed the Lord to come right now. If you don't come right now, I'm gonna lose my life. I need you to hear. You know what I mean? Like, you know how many times I had to call on the Lord? Like, the Bible say, if you call on the Lord, you could be saved. Like, is you willing to call on the Lord? Because if you ain't willing to call on the Lord, then you ain't got no faith. You're going to have to question your faith. Lord, can you help me build my faith? Just so I can make it through the day. Like, you ain't going to make it through every day. It's going to be some days you're going to struggle. You're going to have some hard times. But I can guarantee you, you ask the Lord to help you build your faith, your faith going to grow. And when your faith grows, can't nobody tell you nothing about the Lord. Why? Because you know the Lord. The Lord did something for you. I don't need a sign. I don't have to see him. Why? Because I believe in him so much with my faith that it cannot be changed. That the man out there that want to kill me, that can't mess with my soul, they know that name gonna stay on forever on my tongue. Why? Because it's my DNA. My name has been written in the book of Lamb's book of life. Like, you questioning, is your name written in the Lamb's book of life? Don't question God, question yourself. Why? Because you can't confess it. You can't believe it. You ain't got no faith. That faith is everything when it comes to your life, when it comes to your spiritual growth, when it comes to the process, when it comes to your relationship. You ain't gonna never have no relationship with them if you don't have no faith. The faith the size of a mustard seed. I just said it earlier. A lot of y'all smoke weed out there. That seed you plucking out your blunt, something as small as that is faith that you need for a mustard seed. It's smaller than a weed seed. That's all the faith. Yo, this right here is a lot of faith compared to that. You can't even get this much faith in your system to believe and have a relationship with him to say he is alive. That much faith is hard for you. That's a lot of faith right there. My faith is bigger than this. My faith is bigger than this room. My faith gonna move that mountain in front of me. How do I know? Because the Bible told me I'm gonna be able to do that. All I gotta do is believe. I'm sorry, I'm so behind in the chat. I was thinking I probably don't even want to read it because it's gonna slow me down to go back. I feel like I'm saying something. You know what I mean? And I feel like y'all saying something as well. But at the same time, I only wanted to get out here to do a quick live stream because I know that I'm gonna come back and do another live stream. I do want to give me something to eat, but at the same time, I want to see what y'all saying. We got some new people up in here. We done had a steady nine. I'm been sitting up there watching the numbers stay the same. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. It's some of y'all that probably came into the live stream. I ain't even had a chance to know that was here. I appreciate you. Y'all have been a blessing to me. This channel has been a blessing to me. Meeting new people have been a blessing to me. Meeting the people I've already met out here have been a blessing to me. This blesses my soul. Why? Because y'all good people. I love talking to each and every one of y'all. If I don't go back and see the messages, I do apologize. But I'm going to get out here and continue to get it every minute that I can. So the quicker I can end it, the faster I can start me another one. God bless y'all. Y'all have a respectable day. I'll see y'all in a minute.